Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. You must protect your bombs from being defused by Op 4.
Placing alarm.
Bro's throwing. I'm back, dude.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Oh my god. Okay. We're fine. I literally just sat back down, too. I didn't even have my headset on. I was like, oh.
Loading new magazine.
Shoot. Mm-mm. You put the picture of the jack stands in Discord. Those are factory reinforced jacking points designed for that exact thing. And you put one on there so it wouldn't dig in. It would also spread the weight.
Op 4, last
I don't know, dude. Even Drill Those said that he wouldn't trust what you were doing. Or, sorry, Enzi did. I trust Enzi. He's a doctor. Okay?
Successful.
Are you a doctor, Zumi? I don't think so. Dude. There's a baby gate that just ripped out of the wall, so that's fun. That's always fun. No, I have a bunch of baby gates all over my house, like on all the staircases and stuff, and like there's only one. There's fucking one where I had to put it into the drywall. And it fucking ripped through the drywall. And I put like a heavy duty I didn't use the standard anchors that came with it. I used heavy fucking duty anchors. And it still fucking came out, dude. Oh, I'm like actually so pissed right now. I have a huge hole in my wall now from it ripping out. Okay, Zumi. Well, what would you say? You know your shit, supposedly, right? Would it be safer the way you did it, or to have to have 4 4-ton jack stands like Dr. Enzi said? My kid ripped out of a stud. I don't know, man. No, it was just in the drywall. All the other ones are into like wood. They're not like a stud technically because we have like a metal frame house, or steel frame house. But there's normally like plywood over the steel framing in most areas so that you can just screw it anywhere. But for some reason in this one area there's no plywood there. I don't know why. But so I just ended up having to fucking put like a heavy duty like toggle anchor in there. And I used like the fucking strongest anchors that are sold, and it still ended up getting ripped out somehow. I honestly might literally cut a hole in the drywall and put like a 2x4 in there and like just fucking screw it into the wall, since I'm already gonna have to patch up and repair a ton of drywall anyway. So I may as well just like reinforce the shit out of it.
Located a bomb. You know what to do.
I shot a fucking nomad charge at me. Are you kidding me? Freak of nature, man.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Attach the baby gate to the electrical. I think what loosened it is sometimes my kid will like, she'll like go over there and she'll like shake it back and forth. Like if she's like waiting for like us to come down. It's actually pretty cute the way she does it. But that probably loosened it up enough, like slowly over time, like just enough. And then from it opening and closing. And sometimes like it gets pushed open all the way against the wall. I did put a bumper on it, but that's probably what pulled it out, honestly. So I honestly think I'm just gonna cut a big fucking hole in the drywall, and I'm putting a 2x4 in there. And then I'll like patch and paint it up. Your nephew cried because the sister snatched a key out of his hand. He was trying to put it in the outlet, and she was like, "No, you get hurt." And he started crying and bawling his eyes out. So far, my kids have been like pretty good about stuff. Like if we like take something from them that they're like gonna obviously hurt themselves with, they're like they don't cry. So what you did is you attached a pad to a wall and then used the pressure tension to keep it up. No, I wanted stuff that screws into the wall because it's a lot more secure and like safer, especially for like. Really, that one I could have gotten away with using a pressure tension one because it's a bottom staircase, not a top. But I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, man. I honestly think I'm gonna set it up for like I'm just gonna cut a piece of drywall out of there and put a 2x4 behind it. I think that's the way. This way, like that thing is just not moving. I should just open it up and weld fucking steel. It's the only way to stop my kid from breaking it. I mean, my kids have been like pretty good overall. My son's really easy, actually. Like, he doesn't, Alright, I killed a Zofia. There's a nomad sitting outside of laundry. My son's very easygoing. He's like the most unbothered baby in human history. Yeah, my son's the younger one. Like, he dropped his, like, he's like teething really bad. He's about to have teeth soon. And, he dropped his, like, teether. And normally, if a kid drops a teether, it's game over. They're like screaming. Like, till they get it back. One's a China door. Coming up, Astro. But he literally just like started biting the table. Like he was at his like he was in his like seat, right on 3 ping, literally. This is pushing up, pushing up. Nice.
Op 4, last operator standing.
He just started like gnawing on the table. Didn't cry, just like made his own way. Like didn't want to bother anybody. He's standing up now too, which is kind of crazy. He's 7 months old and he's like standing, which is fucking insane. He's like about to walk soon.
Op 4
Like he's already starting to like stand up on his own and like hold on to stuff and kind of like walk around a little bit. So I mean, probably like another month or two, he'll be like walking, I'm guessing. Yeah, I have 2 kids, so just put some wrought iron bars over the crib. That'll keep them in. That'll keep them in. That actually happened to somebody I know, where their kid was like jumping out of their crib at like 2. So they ended up getting not wrought iron, but they got like some type of like cage netting thing for the top of the crib so that the kid couldn't jump out of the crib.
We need to locate a bomb.
Yeah, I gotta figure out something for that gate though. I'll do that tonight. I'll do something tonight. At least a temporary fix. I do have a drywall saw. I think I might just fucking. I really think it's the better way to go, is to just cut an entire piece of drywall and put a 2x4 across. McKay, okay, I'm thinking of the 13-month resub. Take my money. Thank you very much, McKay. Kids are wild. They really are. I mean, you can't like stop them from doing anything, everything. I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Your mission is to locate and defuse the bomb.
Refreshing to hear all this, unlike most people in their crypto advice. Hey, buy my shit coin. I swear, it's not going to 0. This is not a fucking pump and dump. This is a... You'll get rich. You'll get rich, let me tell you.
Swapping mags.
To the fucking moon, baby.
Shotgun go live.
Hey, buy GameStop, boy. It's the fucking best, let me tell you.
Reloading.
One statue. There's this fucking maniac. He's over here.
Reloading. Claymore deployed.
The KingGeorge coin? That's not my shit, dude.
Drop the
Yes.
one friendly
On map
operator
stable on the
remaining.
Azami. This guy's not even doing this shit, right? He's like just peeking like a jackass. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I mean, I feel a little bit bad because people are just like, some people are just like stupid and stuff, but people that fall for like crypto scams and stuff like that, it's like, it's fucking crazy to me. Dinner time? Alright, see you in a little bit.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Man, I just don't understand how people fall for that shit. It's my go-to Costco food court order. Easy. Hot dog and a drink. Hot dog, I put ketchup, mustard, relish. They have the onions on the side that you can get up front. I do all of that, and then I get a drink. I'll get like a Pepsi or whatever. Ice. There's the lid. There's straws up front. And then if I'm feeling like a real fat ass, I'll probably grab like an ice cream. Just the vanilla one. I don't really like their toppings. They're not very good, honestly. Your brother almost fell for one of those pig butchering crypto scams? What the fuck is that? They're just like, where they get like suckers, basically. And then just like, you know, whatever that means. It's lack of financial literacy, and people that sell them these coins always try to act like they're friends. I guess. You messed up, but you got in one of the early scams that backfired and made you money. I guess, bro. Yes.
5 seconds. Your mission is to locate and defuse the bomb.
Oh, the scam where they like call your parent or whatever and say you're in jail or something. Dude, that happened to one of my like cousins, like extended cousins. His dad and him were telling us about it. And I guess they called his dad and they're like, "Yo, your son is in prison for like whatever, hitting somebody with his car, and like we need you to come right now and bail him out and stuff like that." And he's like, "Fuck it, let him rot. It's his fault. I told him to slow down."
Drone active. Swapping mag. Grenade. Reloading.
Frost is lit, Astro. Bro, how the fuck is she alive? Oh my god.
Been eliminated.
Your grandson's in jail. You need to buy $100 Steam gift cards and it'll set him free. Bro, that's literally some shit where if I wasn't, my parents would be like, alright, just leave him there. They really would, dude. You know, people always make fun of old people for getting scammed, but you know the highest percentage of people that get scammed? Gen Z. Gen Z gets scammed more than anyone else.
We need to locate a bomb.
And I actually kind of know why. Like, obviously, you're not sure. No. It's like a for sure thing. There's been, I'll tell you why. Because a lot of old people just straight up don't use the internet. And, you know, some old people are, like, kind of gullible and stuff like that. But for the most part, old people are, like, super, like, untrusting. Like, of everything. They think everything's a scam.
5 seconds.
Assume elderly the most. No, this is Gen Z is the most and it makes sense because I'll tell you why. It's probably because Gen X and millennials and stuff like that, right? We grew up on the early internet, right? we grew up on the early internet, so that like we're used to everything being a fucking scam. Like now you're tied into like certain websites, right? Like you go to Twitch, you go to TikTok, you use your apps on your phone. It's all like pretty, like for the most part, pretty locked down, pretty safe. Instagram, things like that. So it's actually kind of crazy, but because a lot of people have so much trust in these apps and like being secure, they fall for scams way more often. I am Fuse, not Ace. Okay. That's what happens, basically, though. So people always think it's the elderly, but it's really not. It's almost always Gen Z that's been getting scammed the most. Surprisingly, that actually shocked the fuck out of me. Because, you know, if you would have asked me, I would have always said, well, who do you think's the most people likely to get scammed? 100 out of 100 times, I would have told you, oh yeah, it's definitely like the elderly, you know? I'm gonna fuse above site. What? There's a fucking Caveira? Alright, we can just go for plant in a sec. Just go for site and plant. She's upstairs. You're a fucking loser, bro. I swear, people that play Cav are so fucking awful at this video game. It's insane. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta think of the old days of like LimeWire and shit, and like torrenting, and like all that kind of shit, right? Like, you know, it's just there was so many scams back in the day that they would try to hit you with, and like, you know, most millennials, Gen X, like they've been like, basically it's been ingrained in our head that like everything online is a scam, right? Where the problem is that like Gen Z has not really had to like troubleshoot stuff and like go through stuff and like go to different websites. It's like everything is like there. So there's a lot more trust in these like systems and people and stuff like that that are on here. So that's the problem. That's why Gen Z basically gets scammed the most, though. That is why. Yeah, that shit was kind of surprising to me, too. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was surprising to me, too. Noob plays Cav. I know Noob very well. Noob plays Cav like correctly as you can, I guess. The problem is with people that play Caveras, they just bait their brains out. Like, it's fucking so stupid, bro. Like, what is this guy doing trying to interrogate somebody in a 4v1? Like, we've been upstairs this whole time, using the floor, opening the floor, killing all of his teammates, and he's still on the other side of the map doing fuck all. Nothing.